Morning students. Today we will be doing and continuing this chapter 8 of Geography, Climate, Vegetation and Wildlife. In the previous classes we have seen what type of climate is in India, which are the seasons and what are the factors that affect a climate in India. About vegetation we have seen. Vegetation means plants and trees or forests found all over India. We have varieties depending upon the relief features and climate of the place. We have different types of forest. Okay, evergreen, deciduous, mountainous, tidal, desert. Alright. Now today also we have seen what are the importance of forest. Why do we need forest? For oxygen, for rain, for preserving the or maintaining soil, okay, and maintaining the balance of water. Today we have to see conservation of forest, how we can protect forest and how we can save or keep safe the forest. So forest and plants are very essential for us, very important for us, okay, to survive on the earth. They maintain balance of availability of most essential gases. If there are forests, they maintain the balance of all the gases on the earth. Important gas, which is oxygen. So if we cut down that forest, it will cause reduction in the oxygen level. Okay. If we keep cutting forests, trees, plants, we know, then we are going to have less oxygen. Alright. While the plants are one part of environment, the animal world thrives in this region are equally important. We know environment is not only plants but also the animals which live into it. They are also equally important. Okay. The plants, to maintain their cycle of life, we need animals also in the forest. Animals eat plants and also help transport their seeds. Now, if there are no animals in the forest, then how the seeds will be transported? और नए पौधे कैसे उगेंगे? प्लांट्स को एनिमल्स खाते हैं और उनके बीजों को वो इधर से उधर फैलाते हैं. Okay? And then new plants arise. Alright? So if a plant is here, some animal has eaten it, some fruit, it will go and put the seed somewhere else, okay, and then a new tree or plants will come up. Okay, so animals eat plants and also transport the seeds from one place to another. Animals release carbon dioxide, which is essential for plants. Plants are giving us oxygen, but for making their food and surviving, they need carbon dioxide. So if animals are in the forest, they will release carbon dioxide, which is taken up by the plants. This interdependence of nature helps to maintain ecological balance. So balance. Plants are dependent on animals, animals are dependent on plants. Okay? How? The plants need carbon dioxide and their dispersal also of seeds from the animals. Animals need oxygen and food from plants, so they are interdependent. This dependence is called ecological balance. Okay. Now wildlife. What type of wildlife? कौन से जानवर हैं? जंगली जानवर जो हमारे जंगलों में रहते हैं. India is a country with variety of animals, birds. Species means एक अगर चिड़िया है तो चिड़िया की भी बहुत सारी वैरायटी है. Okay? If there is बत्तख also so many varieties. If there is गोरैया, उसकी भी बहुत सारी varieties है. The animal world in India includes nearly all types of animals, excluding the animals which live in extreme conditions. तो हमारे भारत में सारे टाइप ऑफ एनिमल्स मिल जाएंगे, खाली उनको छोड़ के जो बहुत ठंडे इलाके में रहते हैं, जैसे पोलर बेयर, सील्स, पेंगुइन्स, all that. They are living in very cold regions. India doesn't have such cold climate. So वो एनिमल्स हमें नहीं मिलेंगे जो एक्सट्रीम कोल्ड क्लाइमेट में रहते हैं. There are about 75,000 species of animals which are native to India. Means 75,000 animals belong to Indian origin. कि वो भारत के नेटिव हैं, कोई दूसरे देश से नहीं लाए गए हैं. Okay, so they belong to Indian origin only. These includes mammals. So what are the animals? We have mammals, mammals which give young birth to the young ones. Then we have variety of birds and variety of reptiles which walk on their stomach like snake, crocodile, all that. Lizards. The southern region of India, especially Kerala, Karnataka, these have plenty of elephants in their forest. But these elephants are different from the elephants which we find in African forest. Our elephants have small ears. The African elephants have large ears. So the Indian elephant is different from the ones found in Africa. Indian elephant has small ears and African elephants has large ears. If we go to, now this is about South Kerala and Karnataka, to find plenty of animals, elephants. If we go to Gujarat, Gir forest, it is famous for tigers. Okay, the Indian tiger is mainly found in Bengal, hills of Uttarakhand, Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. So Gir is famous for tigers. We also can see Indian tigers in Uttarakhand, Madhya Pradesh, alright, Bengal, Rajasthan. Rhinoceros and hippopotamus. Rhinoceros is गेंडा है, दरियाई घोड़ा है, are mainly found in Assam and the dry region of Rajasthan have camels, many varieties of deers and nilgai. So, if we go to Rajasthan, we will find their camels, we will find their nilgai, we will find their deer. If we go to Assam forest, we will find their rhinoceros, hippopotamus. Okay, coastal region of Odisha is coast for turtle hatcheries. Okay, and hills of Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir are famous for bears and leopards. If we go to hilly areas of Jammu Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh, there we find leopards and bears. Bhalu ko mat milenge. The marshy areas of plenty of varieties of monkeys, crocodiles and other reptiles. If we go to Daldali areas, marshy areas, then we find monkey variety, crocodiles and all that, and reptiles more. So large variety of birds are also found across Indian countries. So these are the animals we find in India. Every region is told to you. South, elephants are there, Karnataka and Kerala. Come to Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Bengal, Rajasthan, there you find tigers, Indian tigers. Go to Assam, you will find in forest you will find rhinoceros and hippopotamus. And if you go to Odisha, you will find there turtles. And if we come here to the marshy areas, we find there reptiles like crocodile, monkeys. Other than that, we have plenty of animals in Rajasthan like nilgai, hiran hai wahan pe, deer, and also we find there camels. Birds are also in plenty in India. Now, how to preserve these animals? We have to take care of these animals also, because plants or forests also are dependent on these animals. So, preservation of wildlife. How to preserve them, keep them safe. Poaching. Poaching means illegally शिकार करना जानवरों का. Indiscriminate killing and hunting. So हम शिकार करते हैं, जानवरों को पकड़ के उनको बेचते हैं illegally. Okay, or without recklessly killing them. This is causing a great danger to wildlife. Okay. Many species are going extinct. बहुत सारे ऐसे जानवर हैं जो बिल्कुल ही खत्म हो गए, उनकी कोई वैरायटी नहीं बची है. They have been wiped off from the India. That means उनकी सारी वैरायटी ही खत्म हो गई है शिकार करते करते. To prevent such large scale damage, several steps have been taken. So सरकार ने, government has taken lots of steps to preserve the animals so that nobody kills them. They are preserved in the forest. So the government has opened wildlife sanctuaries, national parks, biosphere reserves. These are the places where the animals are kept into their around surroundings which they live in. तो ये वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी है और नेशनल पार्क है, बायोस्फीयर रिजर्व है। इसमें एनिमल्स को उन्हीं के सराउंडिंग्स में रखा जाता है जैसे इलाके में वो रहते हैं। ओके, सो दे आर प्रिजर्व्ड देयर। अ बैन ऑफ हंटिंग on hunting and poaching of wildlife has been imposed these reserves. So it is banned now. We can't hunt, we can't do any poaching of these animals. Some animals have been declared protected species and some are declared as endangered. So ban हो गया है, जानवरों का शिकार करना मना हो गया है। If somebody is caught, he is taken into action. And also we have divided some animals into endangered, ऐसे एनिमल्स जो अब खत्म होने वाले हैं, जो बहुत कम मात्रा में हैं, and some animals to be preserved which we have to keep safe. So Project Tiger was initiated in the year 1973 as tigers were being killed by poachers for their skin and bones and were considered have medicinal value. So 1973 में सरकार ने एक एक्ट बनाया और प्रोजेक्ट बनाया जिसके अंतर्गत nobody is allowed to kill tigers. Okay, so Project Tiger was launched in 1973 in which the tigers were protected because at that time lot of tigers were hunted. For what? Tigers were hunted for their skin, for their bones and also for making medicines. This was done, hunting was done illegally. There is not only a ban on hunting or killing of endangered species, there is a ban on keeping, sale and purchase of the skin, fur, hides and bones. So it is not banned that we have to kill. ये खाली यही ban नहीं कि हमें मारना है. There is a ban on that if we sell their skin, bone, hide, okay, then that is also banned. No open market is there. किसी market में allow नहीं है कि आप उनका जानवरों का खाल selling of the skin of animals, fur, hide, bones of wild animals is not allowed. Okay. Many wildlife weeks are observed to spread awareness about wildlife, environment and vegetation protection. Okay, so बहुत सारे awareness programs चले हैं in according to which we have to preserve wildlife and plants also. So many events and many days or many what you say is awareness programs have been started by the government. So events like One Mahotsav, okay, एक दिन आता है वन महोत्सव बनाते हैं जिसमें हमें plants लगाने होते हैं. So it is a way of preserving or conserving the vegetation. To inculcate need more trees. So this One Mahotsav, why do we celebrate? We celebrate One Mahotsav to protect trees and inculcate into people the habit of protecting trees. Alright, this is about preservation of wildlife. So we have learned in today's class only 3 points, that is conservation of forest, wildlife and preservation. Okay, conservation of forest is by planting more trees, not cutting trees. If we cut, there is no oxygen, we can't survive, even animals cannot survive. Animals are also important in the forest because they release carbon dioxide which is used by the plants and trees to survive. And also animals disperse the seeds after eating plants. They leave the seeds here and there and new trees grow. Wildlife, we have plenty of wildlife in India. I gave you examples in the south, elephants, in Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, tigers and many other. And we have plenty of birds. We have to preserve all these animals. So government has made many sanctuaries and reserves for protecting them. And there is also ban on hunting of animals and selling or hide and skin of theirs. Okay. And there are some days we celebrate to remember and to become more aware of keeping safe wildlife and trees. For example, One Mahotsav in which we plant trees and that is a way of preserving and the forest. Okay, so this is how our chapter of climate and vegetation and wildlife in India is completed. We will do exercises and question answers in the next class. Read this chapter and then complete the chapter in your copy also. Study well, prepare yourself for the exam. Bye. Have a good day.